Welcome back to the Interview Mock Lab podcast.
Great to be here.
So, we've all been there, right? That interview invitation lands in your inbox,
Yep.
and first you feel that rush of excitement. But then, reality hits.
Oh, yeah. The clock starts ticking loudly.
Exactly. And the panic starts to set in. What are they going to ask me? How should I even respond? And, oh gosh, what do I say at the very end? You don't want to mess that up.
It's a lot of pressure, definitely. And
Yeah.
you want to make a really strong impression, but you feel like you've got no time.
Right.
So our goal today is really to cut through that feeling. We want to give you a powerful, really focused strategy for prepping, even when time is super, super short.
Okay, so let's unpack this. We're talking about getting ready for basically any interview in under 10 minutes.
That's the idea. Less than 10 minutes.
What are the absolute must-dos, the things that will genuinely boost your chances and, importantly, your confidence?
Yeah, the non-negotiables. This isn't about just, winging it better. It's about being truly strategic.
The 5 essential steps for accelerated interview preparation.
Okay, let's kick things off with step 1. Company research. Targeted company research. Now, I know what people are thinking. 10 minutes. What can I realistically find out?
Right. It sounds impossible.
But it's critical, isn't it? It's not just about knowing facts. It's about showing genuine interest. And it directly helps with that classic question.
So what do you know about us?
Yeah, even a really quick, focused scan shows you're interested, shows you've got foresight.
You're not just applying everywhere.
Exactly. It signals you're serious about this job. So to do it quickly, focus on 3 things. First, what do they actually sell or do?
The basics.
The absolute basics. Products, services, get that clear. Second, skim their About Us page. But don't just read it.
Right.
Look for, say, their top 3 values or keywords they repeat often. Is it innovation, customer focus, sustainability, whatever it is?
So you're looking for their buzzwords, their priorities.
Uh,
Precisely. Weaving those into your answers shows you align with them. And third, quick check on social media or recent news. What are they talking about right now?
It makes your interest feel current.
Totally. Shows you're engaged with where they are today, not just their history.
So it's not about memorizing the founding date. It's about grabbing those powerful, relevant talking points that show you get them.
You got it. Strategic insight, not just facts.
Okay, so you understand the company. What's next? It sounds obvious, but the job description.
The job description, yes. Often overlooked in a rush.
But it's basically your cheat sheet, isn't it? If you're short on time, this has got to be your main focus.
Absolutely. Think of it like this. The hiring manager wrote down exactly what they want. It's their blueprint.
Right.
So your quick prep task is to read through it and, for every key skill or responsibility they list, mentally flag one of your experiences that matches.
Like a quick STAR method brainstorm in your head.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Or even just jotting down a keyword. You're pre-linking their needs directly to your proof.
So when they inevitably ask, what are your greatest strengths?
You're not just giving generic answers.
You're mirroring their own language back to them, showing how your skills fit their specific requirements.
Bingo. Super tailored, super impactful. It shows you've really thought about the role.
All right, this next one. This is where people often get tripped up. The biggest weakness question.
The dreaded weakness question.
It comes up constantly, right? Like almost every interview. But apparently very few people answer it well. What's the big mistake people make?
Well, the traps are saying you have no weaknesses.
Which nobody believes.
Exactly. Or, maybe worse, naming a weakness that's actually essential for the job you're applying for.
Right, like saying, I'm not great with deadlines for a project manager role. Bad idea.
Terrible idea. So what are they really looking for? It's not about finding a fatal flaw.
It's about self-awareness.
Self-awareness, honesty, and crucially, a commitment to growth. They want to see you know yourself and you're working on improving.
Okay, so how do you demonstrate that quickly?
We've found 3 really solid, safe examples that work well.
Yep.
First, maybe public speaking. You can say you find it challenging, but you're actively working on it. Maybe you joined a club or you volunteer for smaller presentations. Show the effort.
Okay, what else?
Second, maybe a lack of direct leadership experience, if that's true, but you immediately follow up with enthusiasm. You're eager to lead a project or mentor someone if the chance comes up.
So framing it as an area for future contribution.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And third, difficulty saying no sometimes. You explain you like to be helpful, but sometimes take on too much.
And what's the fix?
You're learning to manage your workload better, maybe improving time management or delegation. It shows commitment, but also that you're aware and managing it.
These all sound, well, they sound human. They show you're reflective and trying to get better, not trying to hide something.
That's the key. Proactive, not defensive. Turn it into a positive sign of growth.
Okay, let's talk about the very beginning of the interview, that opener. Tell me about yourself.
High pressure moment.
Definitely. You're usually the most nervous right then, but it's such a golden opportunity to connect and set the tone. How do you nail that?
Nailing this does two huge things. One, it builds that immediate positive connection with the interviewer, sets a good vibe.
Right.
And two, it massively boosts your own confidence for everything that follows. It helps you settle in. Think of it as your elevator pitch for the role.
Your personal brand statement?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Short, impactful, linking you to them.
Okay, we've got a really good example structure here. Let's break it down. Something like, I describe myself as a great match for this job description.
Straight to the point. Relevant.
Then mention key qualities. I am hardworking, diligent, trustworthy, adaptable, things relevant to professionalism in the role.
Connects your character to the job needs.
Then I have the specific qualifications and skills needed so I can come in and make an immediate positive impact.
Shows confidence and readiness. Addresses the what's in it for us question.
And finally, if you hire me, I'll be a great role model and I'll take ownership of my professional development to always be a useful asset.
Covers commitment, teamwork, future growth. It's concise, confident, and totally focused on their needs. No rambling life story.
Perfect. Hits all the key points without wasting time. And the last of our 5 essential steps, preparing questions to ask them at the end.
Crucial. Don't ever say, no, I don't have any questions.
Big mistake, right? It looks like you're not interested or didn't prepare, but what kind of questions? What should we definitely avoid?
Yeah, avoid anything that sounds self-serving too early on, like detailed questions about salary, vacation time, perks. Save those for later, after an offer, perhaps.
Makes sense. So what should you ask to make a really good final impression?
The questions you ask show how engaged you are, how much you understand the role, and that you're thinking ahead. It shifts the power dynamic a bit, too. You become an active participant, evaluating them as well. So 3 powerful questions come up again and again. First, what's the very first thing you need me to focus on if I were hired for this role?
Shows you're ready to hit the ground running. Focused.
Exactly. Second, what would success in this position look like, say, 12 months from now?
Thinking long-term impact, aligning with their goals.
And third, can you tell me a bit more about the team I'd be working with?
Shows interest in collaboration, culture fit, the day-to-day reality.
Right. These questions demonstrate you're thinking about contributing, making an impact, and fitting in, not just about what you get.
That's really smart. You're showing you want to add value, not just take a job.
5 quick but essential tips for passing your interview.
Okay, so those 5 steps are the bedrock for that under 10-minute prep. Solid foundation.
Absolutely. Covers the essentials.
But what if you have like just a couple more minutes? What are those extra little things, those quick wins that can really help seal the deal?
Yeah, some quick finishing touches. Let's run through 5 more quick tips.
Okay.
First, the outfit. Seems obvious, right?
Yep.
Smart and professional.
Of course. Dress appropriately.
But beyond just smart, maybe think about subtly matching the company's vibe or culture, if you can tell what it is. It subconsciously communicates you care, you have high standards, and you get them. Sets the tone immediately.
Good point. It's not just about being tidy, it's about fitting in visually, too.
Okay, what's next?
Take a copy of your CV or resume with you. A physical copy.
Ah, why? Don't they already have it?
They probably do, but here's the strategic bit. When they say, so walk me through your resume.
You can actually look at it.
Exactly. You don't have to have every date and detail perfectly memorized under pressure. You can glance down, refer to it, speak confidently and accurately. It's a small thing, but a real confidence booster.
Reduces the memory load. Smart. Yeah. Okay, number 3.
Consider preparing, even briefly, a 30, 60, 90-day plan.
Whoa, okay. That sounds like more than 10 minutes prep. It can be, but even a high-level outline shows incredible proactivity. It's basically handing them the answer to, why should we hire you? On a plate.
How so?
It shows you're already thinking about how you'll start contributing from day one, how you'll integrate, what your first priorities would be. It's super impressive. And honestly, there are templates you can adapt quickly.
Okay, so it shows initiative and forward thinking. I like that.
Number 4, prepare a strong closing statement. For that moment at the very end when they ask.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Yep, that one. Don't just say, nope, I think we covered everything.
What should you say instead?
It's your last chance to reinforce your interest and gratitude. Something like, yes, actually, I just want to say thank you again for this opportunity. I'm really excited about the role, and if you do hire me, I'm committed to working hard, earning your trust, and really focusing on my development to be a valuable part of the team.
Nice. Confident, appreciative, and reinforces your value.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Leaves a strong final impression.
And the last tip, the ultimate safety net.
Yeah, this is about preparing for the unexpected curveballs.
Mm-hmm.
Have answers ready, at least mentally rehearsed, for the top 10 most common interview questions.
Like, why do you want this job? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? That kind of thing.
Those exactly. Knowing you have solid answers prepped for those common ones just takes away so much anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
If your mind goes blank on something specific,
You have these to fall back on.
right, it's a massive confidence booster knowing you've got the basics covered cold. Again, you can find lists and great example answers easily to speed this up. Outro.
So let's wrap this up. We've gone through a whole set of really practical strategies.
Mm-hmm.
And it proves that even if you're incredibly short on time, you can walk into an interview feeling prepared and confident. It's about being smart with that time, right? Strategic.
Absolutely. These aren't just quick Band-Aids, they're leverage points. They help you shift from feeling totally overwhelmed to feeling empowered.
Turning that lack of time from a disadvantage into, well, almost an advantage because you're forced to focus on what truly matters.
Exactly. You focus on making the biggest impact with the least amount of prep time, showcasing your best, most relevant self.
And remember, every single bit of focused prep, even if it feels small, builds that confidence. And that really comes across. It makes a tangible difference.
It really does. Quality over quantity.
So here's something to think about as you head into your next interview. How can using these focused prep tactics not just help you get the job, but actually set the stage for how you perform in your first few weeks or months, turning that quick prep into lasting impact, showing right from the start that you're proactive and strategic?
That's a great thought. Starting as you mean to go on.
Exactly. Well, thank you for joining us today on Interview Mock Lab podcast. We really hope this gives you the tools and the confidence boost you need for that next interview.
Yeah, hope it helps.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and make every single minute count. And of course, for more tips and insights, check out the Interview Mock Lab channel.